Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining. I'm Helen Noble, celebrant of Surrey, founder of Swansong and co-founder of the Healthy Marriage Success Course. I give you weekly insights, hints, hindsight, lessons, thoughts on all things ceremonial. It tends to be focused around weddings, but it absolutely works across the board, whether it's a vow renewal, a naming, or a funeral, or a memorial, or a celebration of life. It's all a love story. This week, I'm asking, do you need a celebrant? Yes, you do. But here is why. So I realise that is a sweeping statement. Yes, you do need a celebrant. Because actually, if you go into the dictionary, like what is a celebrant, it is a person that creates, facilitates, or officiates over a rite. So RITE, a rite of passage. That could be a priest, that could be a registrar, but it tends to be in our language. If you are a priest, you are called a priest, or whatever your job is in the priesthood, be it a vicar, a chaplain, an archdeacon, they are the jobs within the priesthood. But if in one of your jobs as a priest, you are a vicar and you are taking a wedding and you are facilitating that rite of passage, then you are being a celebrant and a facilitator. If you are a registrar, you are still have celebrant, I know, celebrant stuff, celebrant skill set, celebrant transferable skills, because you are facilitating a rite of passage, because they do let you have a ceremony at your wedding. It is not just the marriage. If you are having a registrar take your wedding, if you are having a registrar take your wedding, or you are having a vicar that you don't particularly know take your wedding, they have a set script that has been authorised by their body. So the Church of England or the Catholic Church or whatever is your religious ilk. Or if you're having a registrar, it has been authorised and written by somebody in the council. In the UK, I think it's written up in Birmingham, actually. So it's the same script countrywide. Whereas if you are what in the UK and basically the rest of the world calls a celebrant, which includes humanist celebrants. Humanists, again, also have like a head office. They have their own doctrine, so they will bring their doctrine to your wedding. But if you want, and if part of your values, and if part of your vision board and your style and your drive to have a wedding is to have your story shared and your personality come out through the ceremony, and those styles and touches and personal insights come through that script, and to be able to say your own vows, because it's your responsibility what kind of person, spouse you're going to be, and what you're asking of the other person and what the other person's offering. I'm not going to say turn to page 7 and read your vows that I've written for you, because I don't know who you are. I don't know what your relationship is. So having a celebrant enables style, choice, freedom, your story. It makes it tailor-made, special. It makes it personalised. It brings everyone into the room. Everyone that you've invited to share in this rite of passage will get it. We can get them involved. We can have a sing-along. We can do whatever you like, because I'm an independent celebrant. So yes, you will always need someone to be officiating at your wedding. That might be a vicar, priest, it might be a registrar. But if you want your story told, and if you want it done in the style that resonates with you, if you want to choose the readings without having to get it authorised, there's a fly, sorry. Without having to get it authorised or not authorised because they say no. If it's got any religious connotation, they will say no. The priest will do the opposite. At some point, you have to have some kind of religious connotation at your wedding if you're getting married in church or in your place of worship. But with a celebrant, if you want a celebrant-led wedding, then that is because you value your own personality, your own style, your love story. So yes, you do need a celebrant. Same with the other ceremonies. If you're doing a renewal of vows, if you're doing a wedding blessing, a lot of people call a celebrant-led wedding a wedding blessing because they're already married. That is kind of falling out of fashion now. It's taken a decade, but we're getting there. Because it is still a wedding. It's not, some people go, oh, is it just a blessing? You're like, if someone blesses your wedding, that's lovely. Thank you very much. It doesn't have to be a vicar. Your best mate could say, oh, bless you. I really wish you the very best of everything. That's a blessing. Thanks very much. I'll take that. You might sneeze and someone goes, oh, bless you. Thank you very much. I might send my children up to bed. Good night, God bless. Lovely. Thanks. Let's have it. Why not? If we can have all the love from everywhere, let's have it. But you wouldn't be able to have that with a registrar. So if you were to have a registrar-led wedding, you will get married at your wedding, which for some people is the be-all and end-all. They're like, yeah, we want to be married. It's not about bringing people together to share in their love story, to do all those things that I've just said about style, personality, go through that transformation, share that journey that you've been on. You will just get what the rest of the country's getting, written from someone that we don't know, delivered by someone you met 12 minutes ago in an interview when they were checking who you were. So you won't get any of that story. They will also tell you what to say and when to say it. I will support you and help you say what you want to say when you want to say it, and we have a rehearsal. I tend to write the ring vows for you because it's a nice springboard for you to feel inspired to then write your own vows. So that's covered. Whatever you need, I can provide for you. If you're anxious, we can work out ways to do that. If you're overexcited and just like, I am not going to stand still, I'm going to be bouncing around the room, then we can make that work too. Because we have a relationship, because I get to know you, because I'm a facilitator and a creator, I will make whatever is in your mind in your wedding happen. Because we have the power of choice, creativity, style, and freedom. And that is why you need a celebrant-led wedding. You also need it for funerals, for all those same reasons. If you want your story to be told in the way you want to tell it, if you want songs, doesn't need to be hymns, electric guitars, we can have dancing. Like, I've done some cracking funerals because the people that I attract are interesting. They've got a story to tell. We don't book the creme, we book another venue and then we go on to the creme, or we do it the other way around. But mostly I specialise in natural burials and we do it all on site and it's wonderful. It's very sad, but people are like, is that weird that that's like the best funeral I've ever been to? I was like, well, she was your best mate, so of course it was going to be the best. Yeah, let's make it the best. And no, it's not weird. And yes, it is a love story, and all love stories should be amazing and take you on a journey and give you room to be yourself and be authentic and be fabulous and be stylish, or be quiet, be reserved and be serene, like whatever it is that you are. Having a celebrant-led ceremony, whatever ceremony that may be, is what you need if you and your story is important to you and you want it to be told. So if you were to ask Google, what's a celebrant-led wedding? Come here. Tell Google to send you here. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on the gram. I'm here weekly. So send me any questions. If you've got any worries, if you've got any concerns, if you're a bit lost in the whole wedding overwhelm, or if you're poorly and wanting to plan your own funeral that isn't just going to be a funeral plan. Think wedding planning for your final farewell. It's just as big a deal. if not bigger. So think about your story. Think about the words you want to say, whether I want to say, whether you want me to say them for you, or whether you want to be able to say them yourself. We have that relationship. We have time. You get that creative space with me. And so, yes, if those things, freedom, style, your voice, and your story are important to you, then yes, you absolutely need a celebrant-led ceremony. So hope that's helpful. Hope that's made things a bit more clear in your head. And you're like, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, 100% yeah. Those are my values. That is what is important. I don't want a carbon copy. I don't want to be anonymous. I don't want my wedding to be pleasantly forgettable, which most, if they've gone well, the best you'll get at a registrar-led wedding is pleasantly forgettable. That's what you're aiming for. You don't want the registrar to stick out because they're a complete stranger and you don't know what they're going to say. They might go off on a tangent. So if your best is pleasantly forgettable, then a celebrant-led wedding might not be your thing. But if that's your baseline, if you're like, on a bad day, pleasantly forgettable is acceptable, but hey, I'm wanting life-changing transformation. I'm wanting memories forever. I'm wanting my guests to go, oh my God, do you remember so-and-so's wedding? Wasn't it awesome? If that's where you're at, if you're up here, I'm there. That always reminds me of that film. Is it Vanilla Sky? Tom Cruise and big smile lady from The Mask, Cameron Diaz, when he's like, with me, without me, with me, without me. Celebrant-led wedding, not. Celebrant-led wedding, not. I think I've made my point. I'm here to help. Look me up. My website, helennoble.co.uk, nice and obvious. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.